Here is a wonderful archive. It's always interesting to go fishing from the past and find new inspirations.
In Italy, we have some shoe museums with years of history. You can get a lot of inspiration here, but whatever inspiration we take, we can't replicate it exactly as it was. If we take things that today look old and we mix them with new technologies, we can create new styles, and all this can make footwear very modern. This is typical of Italy. I mean, putting together people with different mindsets, different perspectives, where everyone wants to speak his mind. This often gives something more.
Inspiration is poetry. Inspiration is something that strikes you, something you want to communicate, something you want to share and convey to others. Music, art and cinema have always been very strong sources of inspiration. We basically start from a rough idea, which then leads you to 1,000 directions during processing. Here you have to be very fast and high-performing to make the difference. Creativity in women's footwear has a series of extra possibilities, which are given by colours, heels, models, materials. Men's collections allow you to better achieve the goal, but with fewer tools to get there. But they have the creative process in common, which is very similar.
Ferragamo said, "There is no style without technique, and vice versa." In Italy, we find technical solutions to get as close as possible to the idea of the designer. We cooperate with the most important fashion designers. The closer becomes the relationship, the easier it is to understand each other. And it goes even better when the designer feels that he can communicate with you, and at the same time, you can understand what he is explaining to you with a drawing.
And of course, you have to have a team of pattern makers who can read what the designer wants to convey.
The designer perceives this. He knows that in Italy, we will not receive a simple execution, but something more. Italian technicians always add something personal to what the designer is suggesting.
We're asked why. Because we're actually good. We're malleable. The mind of the Italian designer is never still or monothematic. We're always thinking on several fronts. We are beautiful people.